faced that state in the last 3 years. Mr. President, Zamfara issue has come here for obtaining time. And each time, Senator Marafa and others raise the issue, solutions and resolutions have been made here, but no concrete action has been taken. The tragedy in Zamfara has gone beyond Zamfara. It has become a breeding ground, destabilizing states of Katsina, Kaduna, and parts of Kebbi State. Unfortunately, all the efforts that have been invested in Zamfara has not translated into an effective result that will bring an end to the killings, the violence, and the kidnappings. We have seen all sorts of operations, Operations Tiger, Scorpion, Lions, and all sorts of sloganeering by the security agencies to address the issue, but it has not been able to be tackled. We have also seen how the state government in Zamfara has resorted to marabout and sorcery, using hunters and bullet jammers, and that has also not solved the problem. And I can remember in the last 2.5 years, we have seen Mr. President visiting that Zamfara state, and that has also not solved the problem. I think it is important for us to understand that the violence and killing in Zamfara challenges the order, the authority, and the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We have a duty as citizens and as a government to protect and defend this republic. And we must agree that this country is at war. At war in the very sense that the number of people killed in Zamfara is worse than the reports we have been receiving in countries like Somalia, Yemen, and even Afghanistan. For how long will we continue to assume that we are in government, or we are part of government, or this is a government, and the issue has still not been addressed? It has reached such a level that it's very clear to each and every one of us that all the formulas being adopted and being applied has refused to work. People are dying, and the violence and the kidnappings has gone beyond Zamfara. It is in Kaduna State, and as one of the colleagues was mentioning about the kidnappings in Kaduna, Abuja Road the last time, it is all a fallout of what is happening from Zamfara. The very day those over 30 people were kidnapped, I could have been one of them, but luckily my vehicle refused to move from Suleja. Miraculously, the driver told me the vehicle could not move. And even when another vehicle was brought, it refused to move. So, but in every sense, I thank my God for that. But I believe that what we can do here is to ensure the practical implementation of the resolutions that were reached here. Last year, there was a security conference organized by this chamber, this Senate, and the National Assembly. What was the resolutions that were reached, and how could he have applied to address the problems? It's very clear to us that billions and millions applied to address the security challenges in this country has not been able to produce the result we need. So I believe that this is not an issue that we have to wait for the implementation of 2019 budget. Every life matters. And what is happening in that very state is symptomatic. It's symptomatic of the fact that we are failing as a nation. And these are all symptoms of a failing state, where the government and the authority of the nation has been unable to tackle a clear case of banditry. And I think at this very time, persons, every Nigerian, irrespective of his political inclinations, beliefs, and associations, should come together and give all the contributions that are needed to address this problem. Because if Zamfara continue to be what it is, it's going to spread to where we are, where we think we have a paradise and a safe haven. The political class and the political elites in this country, especially the governing elite, must take the lives of the common people very seriously. Security votes should be used for security, not as a political largesse for spreading and sharing the political followers and supporters. And the governors of the state should spend more time in their states to address the problem they are being faced with. From Mondays to Thursdays, they are always here in the name of meeting Mr. President, which is lies. And on Fridays, they are in the villa praying with Mr. President. Mr. President should learn to tell them to remain in their states and address the problems that they are being faced with. We cannot continue to deceive ourselves, thinking that coming here to gloss over the issue, to paper over the issue, and to try to evade those with the direct responsibility, and by bringing solutions that are not directly confronting the issues, and think that we can solve the problem. So, Mr. President, whatever prayer that is going to be offered here should be one that will have an immediate solution. Nigeria, as a giant of Africa, with a continental responsibility, we cannot afford to fail, because it's going to be catastrophic, not only to our country, but the sub-region and the whole of Africa. Thank you very much.
Senator Mohammed Hassan.